Hello, welcome to Edgerunner Blues. We're going to go in pretty hot and fast here because we want to get this combat and see who lives and watch Andy end somebody's life.
We can hope.
So,
fingers crossed.
We're just going to do a
boy couldn't do that.
quick intro, just who you are and what your character's name, and then we'll jump right in. And let's start with Jason.
I'm Jason Fryer. I'm playing Kitty Hawk tonight, the group's rigger / pilot. And I'll put it over to ND.
I'm Steven. I'm playing Andy Riker, the resident medtech, and hopefully getting some revenge tonight.
Possibly.
Yeah, let's pop it over to Papa Chip.
Papa Chip. Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Izzy Skirmish. I'm gonna skip my usual thing and do that later. I am playing Chip Demi-Thurge, daddy to some, father figure to others. Hey,
tax evader
Jackie.
to others, you know.
Toss into you, Jackie.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I play Jade or Jas in this game, and I am the resident playboy, if you will.
Yep, the rocker girl.
Well, person,
Excuse me, yes.
It's
Depending
okay.
on presentation.
Exactly.
And last but not least, Tommy.
I'm Tommy. I'm playing Cupid, the solo who shoots everybody. Done.
There. And speaking of that, then we're going to go right into Tommy is first up, live in combat.
My turn.
You got one person right on top of you. You got one person over here. You got another.
Do you want to give a quick recap for
the new
folks
people.
joining us?
For the new people, go watch the last episode and make a check mark and the thumbs up. But that's just a quick. But yeah, the guys, the crew here came into the hot zone looking for the original excavation site in the med center area where they had found the mystery box, which is now in the helicopter of whom are in this. I can't remember the character's name because, like I said, my notes are scattered. To be recalled, Kitty, what was your friend's name again?
Oh boy, let me check.
Or make one up on the spot.
Oh, sorry, it was Lorelei. So
Lorelei.
yeah, she was taking care of the actual package. And
All
not
right.
just my package. So.
Yep. And well, they dropped the case off with her. She's flying it around the city, just keeping it in the air, off the ground, moving it around. As far as you know, that's what's happening.
Fingers crossed.
You guys had wandered your way into the hot zone, headed to the med center area where it had been destroyed when the city center was destroyed. And as you got closer, you've heard lots of gunfire and heard signs of combat. And as you got closer, some of you were intercepted with some guards and some people. I can't remember exactly whom at the time, but
It's been a while, folks.
yeah,
It's been a while.
it's been 6 weeks.
Month and a half. Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
exact names of who and what, but yeah, as you got closer, you noticed lots of dead bodies around, and Osaka and a gang you identified as the Flying Pythons loading up a bunch of the equipment material, and about the area were a lot of dead bodies from the encampment that had originally been here excavating the site. You haven't had time to identify who they may or may not have been. Other than that, when you came in, you know they were shooting the last of them.
Mhm.
And then you were noticed. Well, you tried to creep around and see what was going on, and well,
That didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out the way it never works out that way. But slowly but surely, you managed to get them kind of spread out, shooting at different targets. And Kitty had some amazing stealth rolls and managed to get herself in a car with a gun mounted on it and interfaced into it. And, well, the tides have changed, let's say. And Cupid has shown us what she's capable of, taking out a few of them along the way here. And now she's right in front of somebody who she's just come up from behind around the edge of the tent. And that's where we're starting initiative, unless there was anything else somebody recalled other than Andy slow walking across the field, never getting hit by any bullets because that's how Tim rolls.
He's like Cyber Jesus. It's just
thematically, it was wonderful.
Yes. And he is now closely in pursuit, and apparently the only thing standing between him and him is about 5 meters.
Fantastic.
He did. Sorry.
You about the only thing NDC is he's slapping on the top of this AV9 right here. Looks like a nice Black Ops AV. Might come in handy if you can keep her in one piece.
See what happens.
Yeah. But now we're gonna jump right in with Cupid. You got a gentleman standing right next to you, and he's got some guns. I have to figure out which one he is again. So, but
Well, he's not happy already because she already shoved her hand inside of him one time.
Yep, that's right.
So, doing it again.
Let's get it, Cupid.
He didn't have much left, if I remember, and I'm trying to find my notes. That's not the right one. There it is. I hope. Go ahead, throw your damage attack, get me to the right page. Too many things getting opened at once.
Ideally, it should already. Yep, 16.
16 easily hits.
And that was a. This is the one where I add body? I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah, so I actually found the rules for that.
Excellent.
You don't just add body. Your body determines how much damage you do in terms of 1d6.
Yep.
And because she has a body of 8, she does 3d6.
Yep.
3d6 plus the 1d6 from scratchers.
And that's because of her martial arts, correct?
No, that has to do with the claws that she has attached to her hand.
The claws are considered, that's what it is, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in martial arts. There it is. It's on the chart. I found it.
40.
And since you're in melee combat, you ignore half the armor.
Yep.
That's for me to worry about.
That sucks. Well, it's 9.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at those ones.
Those ones.
Next one.
You got one more?
That is very true.
It's like coming home.
I don't know. Usually I get double 6s. 19.
There we go.
You're not having a problem hitting them. Oh, let me check what's his AC again.
And then I keep forgetting my solo skill where I have spot weakness on, so that's +5 to damage.
Ow.
So,
yeah, he's definitely bleeding serious right now. His intestines are hanging. You sliced them.
And there's the double 6s.
There's the 6s.
Oh.
Let's roll it.
Yep, roll your body.
He's already dead, but we'll do it anyway.
Yep, he's basically is dead with that.
He's dead. Stop kicking him.
She reached. You can describe how you do it, Tommy. I'm stupid.
That's a 6. Do I have my thingy? I think I do. I keep papers.
2d6, 6.
Broken arm. Let's see. How do I narrate that?
So brutal.
Well, probably because, last turn you said, what was it? Last time she did hit him in the side. This time she hit him in the side. It went through. He tried to block him with his arm, probably. And so his arm got, taken out.
Right.
All the tendons just scratched down.
I was going to go with break the arm and just took the bone and it broke through the skin and right into his neck, But
he's bleeding out.
Yeah,
really
he's
severely,
bleeding.
so.
He's dead in there.
Yeah.
And that was your attack. I mean, you got movement.
Yes. Which one was shooting? The one over here.
This one, these two were shooting at you, or
3,
aiming
4,
at you.
5. That works. We'll stay right there for that one.
All right. Then we're going to go to the next guy. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's dead. I didn't
That
remove
guy's
him.
dead. Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Chip,
He's passed on.
this guy you were taunting before, and he had fired at you from there and missed.
Mm-hmm.
And you were prone, if I remember correctly.
I am probably prone. We're going to say that I'm prone, but Chip is going to flip his ass turnways and point his gun at him and take a shot. I believe the reference before was my dick shoots straighter than you. Let's see if
That's exactly what it was.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. Yes. Good memory.
So we are going to we're going to see if Chip can shoot straighter than them. That's a 14. He's 5 meters away. That hits the DV.
Yep.
So let's see how much damage I do. For 12 damage.
All right. Doesn't seem to hit as hard as you would like it to.
Suck my dick.
It did get through his armor, but the armor resisted quite a bit. But it's now damaged armor in that area.
Sure thing. That'll be Chip's turn. He's just going to stay there. Getting up for a big guy is really bad for the knees.
Okay, where's that guy? There we are. Okay. I forgot about that guy. Oh. You hear the engine of the semi start up.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
His action was getting in, and his other action was starting. Or movement action getting in.
That's going to be fun in a moment.
Tommy, the one right in front of you.
Aye.
Aye. Let me pull him up on the sheet here. Close range. Since I don't have a character sheet set here. And using Chip's sheet there. He's at 0 to 5, and he's a +6, so that's an 11. He does not quite hit you. with his first shot.
Nope.
Neither with his second shot.
Nope.
See, people, this is how I roll.
And we are eternally grateful.
Grateful. Yes.
Right.
$5 meters also. Only he's using the semi-automatic, a rifle at you, Chip. So he's going to need a 17. And he's at a +7, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
So he gets it.
Nope.
That ain't gonna
No.
do it.
Nope.
Nope.
These are twos for those of you at home.
Yeah.
And you wonder why they were trained by stormtroopers, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to fire and then close upon you, Chip.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can beat you to death with the gun.
Might have a better shot.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm right over you then. But let's go to the next one. That one's the one on Jade. He's just going to try to brawl you and throw you off. And
Okay.
his strength, or brawl, or body, is 6. I'll have to read what his broad skill is, but it's brawl. So what did you roll? Opposed?
I
Since
do
you're-
not remember.
So Tim, if you have her, do you have her?
Oh, that's right.
character
That's right.
sheet? She
Sorry,
can't see
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Yeah, she can
Yep.
see it.
I
Don't
forgot
get my
about that
computer
part.
back.
So roll a d10, Jazz, and then Tim will tell you what to add to it.
7.
Nice.
Nice.
Add
Not bad.
8. Our total with level, skill, and everything is 8. So
Yep,
he
so you
should-
got-
That's
you
15.
did manage to beat him and hold him on.
Okay.
Nice.
Because he rolled a 5 plus 6. What did you roll?
She rolled a 7.
Plus 8.
Yeah. Because he only had an 11 plus 2. So 13. So you got him. You're still holding him. He's trying to struggle free. That was the big thing there. 'Cause
I'm
you're
surprised
gnawing on his neck. So
with my teeth still being in his neck, I'm wondering how the thrashing isn't causing visceral damage.
rules didn't have anything written, so but I'll let you take that's part of the bite damage.
Oh,
Not the blood.
okay.
You're not sucking blood, you're just biting.
Yeah.
He is probably going to bleed out if he doesn't get medical attention. But it is now your turn. So
Okay.
I need you to roll, or you
Yep.
Eat his face like a chicken.
Yes. I am now in frenzy mode.
all right.
That's
So
what I'm calling it now.
you need to roll a D10.
5.
So that's a total of 15. And I have to look up your vampire weapons. I apologize.
So good.
Excellent melee 1d6. Rate of fire 2. Bonus +1. So
Okay, so roll a d6.
Yep.
I put it in the box by accident. 4.
just give me a moment. I'm reading something real quick. There it is. Okay, so brawling, you're doing what's to grab moves to get him close. All right, so roll your damage.
She rolled a
Another
4.
d6.
She rolled a 4. Yep. Sorry. Okay. And I'm trying to find out what their plus is. Melee. Okay, so it's straight up your melee. Damage, rate of fire, and then it's brawn. Body, excuse me, in this game. So you got 8 damage. Minus, okay, so you're slowly gnawing away at him. You got one more rate of fire. I mean, his neck, I don't know where you're biting him, but he's clenching. You're biting his shoulder and his neck and the side of his face through his armor right now. He only had one of those like half helmets with the plastic. So you got one more bite on him.
Yep. 7.
Yes.
My dice like me tonight, I guess.
Yep, so that would be a total of 17.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
3 this time. Still okay.
7. Yeah, that one he manages to block down.
Okay.
You've torn his armor up pretty good with the bites on that side, though. Oh, let me close Jade's sheet so it's not blocking everything.
Appreciate it.
You lose sight of him, Andy, as he runs around the vehicle.
Okay, so he's running around the vehicle.
Well, you see him run around you, for the purposes of what you see.
Okay.
You lose line of sight on him.
Alrighty. That works.
Kitty.
Yes. If I remember correctly, I've expended the ammunition inside of the minigun, so I am going to move. Let's see. I remember how my move is.
Are you moving, or are you moving the vehicle as in the driving?
I'm getting out and running over to that cab.
This one?
Yeah. Because I want to shoot the guy through the window.
Okay. Getting out, I does not believe takes an action.
So,
You're the DM. You could just say it doesn't. You don't have to check. Just let him do it.
I'm trying to stay within reasonable rules. It's starting the vehicle that causes the action.
Yeah.
Not necessarily jumping in and out.
So I move the 5, and then I'm shooting him.
You're shooting through the window?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Since that's
what are you using?
My heavy pistol.
Fire away.
All right. Pistol. Dang it.
Or just rolling.
Yeah. 20?
Nice.
On the first one.
No problem hitting.
Okay. And how do I roll damage again? Just 3.
Just click on the heavy pistol
Name,
and it'll roll it. Yep.
Oh, okay. 8.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. That sucks.
The glass does shatter and makes the gentleman aware that you're there.
Okay. Then I use my second shot. Where's my character? 15.
You still hit him.
All right. 13 this time.
There you go.
There you go. That time he's a little more shaken up as the bullet goes through him, where you just hits him on the side. since you would see his profile and sitting on that side, it would probably be his left side shoulder arm that you hit him.
Perfect. And I guess that's it for me.
All right. And it's the scene we've all been waiting for, Mr. Andy Riker.
Right. So Andy basically just like everything around him is muffled.
I'm figuring I've been in that zone focus.
Yeah. So is there a door on the top left corner of that vehicle?
Here, or just can you be able to ping it? Ping it here?
I think so. Let me try to ping. Ping? No, I can't ping.
Yeah, you can. You pinged. You green pinged.
No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Okay. Basically, what you see when you come around the corner, you will see a well-armored AV, and I can't remember which AV version, but it's the armored military style or security service, has a gun mounted in front of it.
What part is the front, I guess?
This side, the front that's facing. You're right. Front. You're at the front.
Okay.
You can see in the window. Nobody's there at the path driving it.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay.
And you can see through it because the back hatch is open.
Okay. The back hatch is open. Okay. So
that would be back here.
Yep. So let's see. I was here. So one, I'm going to just pull me back here. So I was right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put me there. Can I well, like here, and then can I get in? Is it
from
am I able to get into the vehicle?
There's only the rear entrance.
There's only the rear entrance. Okay, so then that'd be 5, and then 1, 2, and he's right on him. So he wants to get right back here.
Is that all your movement and combat action? Just to make sure.
Yeah. So I have to use like a double movement.
I'm just confirming, just so you know how many action points and such you'll have left.
Yep. So I have no actions. I'm using my action to
free move. To talk to him if you want, or say anything. Growl if you want.
You're not going anywhere. This ends tonight. And there's just like he's got.
I'm imagining.
Flecks of things that whiz past him and dirt from being in the hot zone. And
my name is Andy Riker. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yes.
Oh, he knows my name. You know my true name.
So there we are.
So I don't know if that's like, so he wants to be like, I don't know if it would be there, or I guess I can't even get him any closer.
Describe what you're doing and don't worry about.
He's right at the back. If Monty's there, he's just right there in front of him, staring him down.
Yeah, you came around the corner of that. Monty's trying to find a button to close the hatch.
Oh, if Monty's in, he wants to like
inside. He wants inside.
If I can use all of my movement to like. I don't know if that's possible with my movement to like go into.
Well, what do you want to just
maybe a flying tackle?
I can't like I don't have enough. You wouldn't do that, but
you wouldn't have enough.
If I can use all of my movement to go into an open hatch, that's what I'll do.
Oh yeah, you can be right there in his face, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Yep. If that's I put my hand on his hand as he's looking for the button.
Yo, why is this getting erotic?
This reminds me of that work story.
I feel like I'm missing a couple of pages from this book, Andy. Could you tell us anything?
We look at each other.
Fumble yet.
We look longingly into each other's eyes.
I will kill you. The long stare of death.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, then we're one more down.
That one's dead.
Yep, I haven't X'd him out. But he is dead, so we will find how I get the symbol on there again.
So many dead people.
There's a lot of bodies.
Really? Yeah.
You mean a lot of loot. I did not say that out loud.
But we all thought it.
Quite literally, if you think about it. There's nobody, no vehicles, all these vehicles and other things you haven't even seen yet.
Mhm.
This is a big bonus.
All right, so that one's dead, so we're back to Cupid. You got 2 right there on top of you. Did I miss this guy?
Yep, there's 2 right there, and then Andy disappeared around a corner, so he's no longer within line of sight, which is bad. So, we're just going to attack this one because he's in the way now.
That's that one. That's that one. Yep, go ahead. Okay.
And it will be with the hands.
Ah.
And where's my sheet? There it is. Scratchers, attack, 18.
Ouch. Meow.
In the way. 46. 12.
+5, right?
+5. I should really add that. So 17.
Damn. You're tearing him up. Literally. That was just your first attack, too.
Yep.
Might as well hit him a second time. He's still moving. Well, he's screaming now.
And she'll scream back, move, if he wants to move.
You're
he's probably not moving fast
no,
enough.
it's not his turn, so you just...
Yep. Not fast enough.
Ow.
Not fast enough. To 23. That's fun. And that's 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Lovely.
You throat punch him, and when you pull out, you just gurgle, and he just grabs it and falls to his knees at your feet.
And her feet do not stay there. She is like one track mind over here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Boom. And that's her turn going, Andy!
And as you take off, this guy at least gets the shot on you, attempts to. Nope. I have to roll. And you know how I roll, so that won't be much.
6 plus.
+7 on that guy. 13, and that would just make it.
Yeah.
Now, if it
Not
gets
that I
past
made
your
it,
subdermal armor,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm trying to read
That's a whole different story.
So let's see. Actually, no, I'm not going to evade it. Just go ahead and hit.
It hits you with a solid 5 points of damage.
And does nothing. Because armor.
Yeah,
It's fun.
You feel something strike your back a little more solid than a mosquito.
And she ignores it.
That guy's dead. I'm moving him from the list. Chip, we're on you, sir.
Andy, if you don't get back here, I'm taking away your Employee of the Month status. I turn to the guy who's actively standing over me, and I'm just like, and I take a shot at him.
You're prone, so you tell me how you're doing this. Rolling on your back and just firing upwards, shooting a kneecap out.
I am on my back, beached like a whale. I got my gun holstered between my two man tits, and I'm taking shots.
You're
That's
printing
an
way
image
too vivid image.
there is not enough bleach to get that out of my mind's eye.
Which each shot, wham. 15 to hit. He's right in front of me. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Your boots kept it steady.
Deal 13 damage to him. And then I look at him and I say, "Man, I haven't seen someone sprinkle like that since I went to a sounding bar. Learn how to shoot, kid."
And you only get one with the very heavy, if I can remember.
Yeah, the very heavy pistol is very heavy and hard to maneuver.
Okay.
You
hit him in the thigh about an inch and a half from the artery on the inside or the groin, whichever direction you want to measure it from. But you did penetrate the armor pretty good there.
Get fucked.
And he's grabbing that thigh. I think he's been hit once before earlier on.
Yeah, this is the second time I'm shooting him today.
Yeah, he's not happy with you.
I hope he isn't.
All right, Kitty. The gentleman, are you standing on the edge of the car like I'm thinking like on the run rails of the semi?
Yeah, just basically trying to shoot him through the window and keep my head out of his line of fire.
Okay, so you kind of duck down a little bit before.
Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it too much.
Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to get a visual here.
Yeah.
Right next to your head in the door,
Ding.
where you kind of, a bullet just comes through. Loud, and right next to you, it didn't do enough damage.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come even close to hitting you because he had to get through the armor of the door a little bit too. I gave you a little bit of extra armor there just to speed it up.
Yep.
And he pulls off another shot. About the same thing. You're just kind of waving out there, hanging off the edge of the beer.
Man, you guys cannot shoot for shit.
Problem is, I roll like this when I play my characters too.
Not that I'm complaining. I'm complaining.
The one standing right over Izzy just points his rifle right down at him and rolls a 1 and misses.
Unbelievable.
This man can't even shoot the broadside of my ass.
And then rolls a 3. Chips just poof, poof.
Rolling around.
Somehow breakdancing.
Well, in comparison to this guy's shooting anyway.
Yes. Chip is like Neo. I'm sorry. The way he moves. Yeah.
The fact that he's the fastest mover on the team.
Yes.
Nothing about Chip makes sense.
It's amazing.
He's a genetic anomaly.
Yo, y'all haven't seen big men move?
Yeah.
All right. Jazz, what is your armor?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's right. I'm running your character sheet. Whatever, you're at 10, 2, so 5.
I probably found that funnier than it actually was, but
Instead of throwing you off this time, he's pulled the dagger out and managed to jab it in your side. It penetrated your armor a little bit. So you're suffering 2 points of damage.
You okay?
Don't worry, you got 33 more to go.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But I'm letting you know where you're at.
Appreciate it.
And that was on his first one. Second one, a little better. Because he gets to ignore. It's 5 + 7, 13 up front. So.
Is it a second knife or is it the same knife?
First knife,
time?
2 attacks. 2 attacks.
Okay.
Stabby. You can try to evade.
D10?
No, you can't. You can try You can try to a little bit with your dex.
So D10?
I'm trying to read my evade rules real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, for melee combat.
Yeah, that's where I get it. That's where I get it screwed up. Melee and versus ranged weapon.
It's 8 + 10 or 8 + 1d10.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I evade with a 10.
Roll it again. You get to roll it again.
It explodes on a 10.
9.
Wow.
I should have had you do that on the first one. I forgot about the evade on that, but hey, you barely got scratched. It's mere flesh. Yeah, this time you bend like a snake, like the leaf in the wind.
We'll put that on her.
You're like a weasel.
Fox, thank you.
With the fights. All right. Jade, it is now your turn. I mean, this guy is suffering. He's bleeding out right now. I mean, you've caused some... not bleeding out, but he's bleeding pretty good around you. You jumped on him and started gnawing on his neck like a rabid dog.
I'm gonna keep doing it until he hits the ground.
Roll away.
Okay. Go ahead.
My dice love me. It's a number 10.
Keep exploding.
What? Okay. I love you too. Give me another 10. 3. So it didn't explode, but...
Yeah, but there's extra damage, and I'm forgetting to calculate all that in right now because I can't remember how that works. Or that's suppressive fire. All right, roll of damage.
It's a D6,
5
yeah?
extra damage.
What was that?
5 extra damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
3.
It's 5, 8.
That was your first one. I think didn't you bite twice? Or that was just your first one?
That was just the first one. 7. For this one, which if I remember correctly does hit still.
Yeah. His armor is pretty
5.
shot.
5 for damage on this one.
He's barely squirming, but he is still moving. But he's on the ground.
Put this man down.
He's hanging on by a few right now.
All right. Well,
and I'm just seeing it.
I'm fall away because he's on the ground.
He has 3 hit points left if you want to know. So
wow.
Yeah,
you just couldn't get over the edge.
He's having a bad day. I died from a weasel.
Probably maul the one that's standing on top of Chip.
If anything, it's a mink, sir.
All right, are you going to take any other actions besides chewing on this guy?
No, I don't think I need to right now. I'm
Okay.
gonna look around and see who else is nearby. See where
You will
everybody
see
else takes stock
this
of.
gentleman standing And he's just fired his, or just heard him fire his gun, and you hear some maniacal laughter, and you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn of a beached whale laying on the ground, and you still missed me? You know, those sort of comments. And you recognize the voice. But next we are up to Andy's friend.
Yes.
Mr. Money. And you don't know shit, boy. Your parents were as dirty as they could be. They deserve to die. And he pulls his gun and shoots at you twice.
Go for it.
Yeah, you know how I roll. You fear nothing. All right.
That one hit.
That one hits.
I imagine.
Six points of damage get through your...
No, it does not. Where would that hit me? Just for flavor. So you shoot at the chest or at the head?
He's shooting full body mass right now. Just
okay.
I didn't do an aim shot, so center body.
Okay.
And then he tries to run to the front of the car, putting like the seat between you and him.
Are there attacks of opportunity in this? Or no?
I'll let you try to grab him. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to grab him.
He's shooting at you and trying to back away.
So.
Well, your turn's coming up.
Yeah. I mean, but if he's away, you know, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just don't, if there's not like an attack opportunity, I won't.
It's not in the system.
Yeah, that's
not
fine.
in the system.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, he did just shoot me in the chest, so.
Yeah, you figure 3 seconds.
It's gonna take me a second, yeah, to recover from that impact.
That might give you pause.
Yeah.
My left lung has stopped working. Interesting. I have developed a wheeze.
I shall contemplate this.
It might not put a hole through you, but it's gonna hit you. It's put like somebody hit you with a brick. Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could feel my lungs stick together.
All right, Kitty, you're hanging from the mirror outside. Bullets just went through, and you can see through the bullet holes. He's starting to get the shift and try to figure this out.
Okay, then.
Excuse me, they may not have sticks if semis in the future.
I'm going to basically shoot him again.
And he just hit him.
Yep. Another 8.
You're banging up his armor pretty good, but it's holding out just barely.
Dang it. Come on. And a 17. 10. In a box? Oh, 2, 4, 10. Okay.
Yeah, 3d6. That one gets through his armor.
Excellent.
And he's bitching at you, and he's trying to shoot with his right hand, holding a, he's gonna. But Andy, before I go on, anything you're gonna do there? Can you move or still hanging there?
Just basically duck back down as best I can.
You're getting cover from it, so. Andy.
So he takes this shot to the chest as Monty's running away, and he takes a deep breath in, and in this moment is creepily calm, walking up towards Monty as he's trying to fiddle with the controls to get this thing in the air. Oh, Phil, can you just smell it in the air? It's time. And he's so I'm gonna do it. He's gonna use my movement to get up right next to him, right behind him. If I can grab him, come on here. There we go. Put him up there. And so I'm gonna do an. He takes out his scalpel, and I'm gonna do an aimed shot. But in the aimed shots, it has like leg in there, but I'm gonna go for his arm and try to cut the tendons across his wrist, so that he can't use any of the controls.
You're a much more medically knowledgeable person in real life than I will ever be.
So it's a -6, or no, wait, a -8, right, to the check for an aimed shot. Okay, and he's not super great with melee weapons, but we're gonna do this anyways, because this is what I really want to do.
Follow your dreams.
You have luck. Do not forget you have luck.
Yeah. So
And
it
don't
is
forget the luck. Yeah.
it's a 10 minus an 8. So
You take a slash at him. He does manage to lean back
yeah.
or pull back his hand at you're slashing at, excuse me.
And for flavor, he spits in his face.
You would
Get a
have a
second
second
attack.
attack, so you know.
Yeah.
If you do an aim shot, it reduces your rate of fire to 1.
That's right. That's the key.
Yep.
All right. Moving on.
Roll a question. Can you add luck to damage?
No, you could use it to the attack if you wanted to hit, is what you can.
Okay.
This guy is looking around. Dead. We got this guy here that somehow is either dead or I missed him in the order. But he just shot at Cupid. He's going to try again.
Good luck.
Run away, pal.
Oh, that
Ooh.
time he hit.
Oh.
That time he hit her. Hitting her doesn't mean he actually causes damage. Keep that in mind.
I believe in him. He
I
can do
don't.
it.
This guy's a fuckbag.
Got it.
3 points of damage. Doesn't even scratch her journal.
Another pink on her back.
Ding.
Yeah. He's just going to throw the gun at you.
Probably better.
Yeah. Well, his damage, he didn't even hit you the second time it went wide. Cupid, it is your turn.
Sad when
You just hear him say, fuck this shit, and take off. Holding his injured self.
He's just been shot by a man's boobs.
Yes.
And Cupid.
Wow.
So he will be slowly leaving the scene.
Like, good choice. See.
I'm about ready with my dice rolls to say. All right, so Cupid, what are you doing, ma'am?
Moving a lot. Going. If it'll do it.
If you got the measure
2,
thing
3,
on.
4,
Yep.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's not fucking here. Shit, 6.
But you can see him in the windshield, through the windshield.
Oh, I can see the windshield
Yep.
with his friend.
You just
Fantastic.
Andy
Did
seems to
anyone-
be wildly swinging a blade in front of him. You may or may not have seen that. Chip.
Hold
Hey.
on. Hold
Oh,
on.
Sorry.
Did anyone bring grenades?
No.
I have a
Did
smoke
we-
grenade.
Yeah, I
One.
thought somebody
I have
had
one left.
something.
Yeah, somebody had.
No exploding grenades.
No.
Jade has a smoke grenade, she said. They said.
Yeah.
Boom grenade.
No boom
No
grenades.
boom.
No boom
No,
grenade.
boom.
Damn it. That was Cupid.
Would you like to submit an
Isn't
expense
he
report to
fine?
get some boom grenades? I'm slowly turning Canadian. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Didn't we
dare hey.
find one somewhere? I thought we did.
Look,
I'm not keeping track of them, so but what was
Oh,
your
you
plan
used it.
otherwise,
That's fine.
Cupid?
That was the interaction. She was asking over the comms if anyone
Oh.
had grenades.
All right.
Busy shooting. Don't know. Sorry.
Hey, Jade, you recording this?
Not currently, no.
Her mouth is
Yeah.
her mouth is full.
We could call this video Young Cop Gets Penetrated Multiple Times by Big Bear. I attack.
Oh God. Oh.
I
okay.
miss. I use a luck point. I hit. I'm down to 6.
Yeah, I'm picturing more along the lines of human or beast. No one can tell.
I'm a man of war. Anyway, I do 17 damage to this guy.
Oh, God.
I used a luck point to bump it up to 13.
Okay.
Reasonable.
We've been beating on this guy pretty good. You just did another from the ground gut shot up. He just falls on you, Chip.
Mm.
His head hits you in the groin.
Ah. No. Ah.
And he's laying on top of you. And when you shot him before, blood is just dripping down on you.
God. I mean, this is normally what happens when I rearrange someone's guts, but like, ow. I'm really on it today. I'm sorry, guys.
This is so on point.
So Chip and the guard are occupying the same spot.
That's my
And
turn.
you still hear him moaning.
Just die. just give up. You're done.
Oh, I think that's your other character.
Don't moan while laying on top of me. Ew.
I think there's a pain moment.
Just
Chip can move.
I can. But
Yeah, he needs to make the choice himself.
yeah. I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. I just got hit in the nuts. Dude just headbutt me in the nuts. No man's getting up within a 30-second period after getting headbutt like that.
Okay.
Sorry, no person with testicles is going to get up from that.
All right. Kitty.
Same old, same old.
No, it's not your turn. I'm just warning you.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Does that count as a called shot?
The truck starts to lurch and move forward.
Crap.
Fun.
I'm holding on. I'm about to do a Indiana Jones, I think.
Do it.
And that's his. Let's see. I have to check the actions because I'm trying to get him to at least do them. Since I don't have the vehicle maneuver, make it difficulty. Okay. He's just going to try to drive right now because he's only one. You shot him pretty good on the side a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just trying to get away from you right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold on and just keep on shooting through the window.
All right, it will be your turn in a minute.
Yep. Do you want me to roll anything like athletics or anything?
At the moment, when it gets to be your turn, he's just starting to move. So unless you are going to jump off or something like that, I think holding on is fairly simple. Semis don't take off real fast. If you've ever if you've ever dealt with one.
Got it.
So this guy who I've been forgetting all the while, we're just going to keep forgetting since he's missed most of his turns already. We'll just do this. Because Kitty would have offed him earlier. Okay. Next one. Where are we at? Chip. The guy attempts to roll off of you and is laying next to you, holding the hole in his abdomen and chest as he's bubbling blood and wheezing his last few breaths, and then you don't hear anything.
Good. Okay, now I can get back to talking to Andy.
All right, and then the one on Jazz is still there. He's trying to get up, and you said you let him go before, or were you still riding him?
I mean, I'm standing over him, but I'm standing. I'm not on top of him.
Okay, well, he's just gonna, because he sees you there, he's gonna attempt to slash wildly with the knife he still has in his hands. I mean, you're standing right above him. He's gonna fight it out a little, and he flails about wildly.
Just die, dude.
Just crawl away. You might survive.
I think he just stabbed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
It is your turn, Jazz.
All right. Do I get an evade, or does it matter because he failed so miserably?
He's failed so miserably, you don't even have to try.
I advise you crawl away. As I pull my gun out and point it at him. Actually, I think I had it out. I just don't think I was using it.
You had a gun this entire time?
Yeah, she did.
I think she couldn't hit anything earlier, so that's why she jumped on him.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
But now I'm point blank.
And he's prone.
You don't know that.
So yeah, I'm just trying to intimidate. Which one would that be?
I'm also letting you know this is an Osaka security guard. Just in full armor gear, just so you know the level of it's not you're dealing with. All of the ones in the guy in the truck is also Osaka. That one was, this one was. So there's a few of them laying around.
Just pop them.
These guys can Osaka my nuts. Oh.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he's gonna bleed out here shortly anyway. He said he only has 3 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, unless somebody's gonna help him real soon. I mean, he's literally real life. I mean, mechanically, there's no such structure, but real life, I'm gonna let him die on you.
Okay. Hey guys, real quick question: show mercy or let him die slow?
Pop him in the head.
Go to the next one.
Mercy. Okay, I 1 vote
Murder.
for mercy,
That wasn't
1 vote for slow.
I would like to
Tiebreaker.
point of order. Both of them said kill them, but in different ways.
Well, yes, but I asked die slow or mercy. you know, mercy killing.
Just shoot him!
Hey.
Blah, blah, blah.
By the way, all the rest of you are hearing that semi pulling away too, even though Kitty might be screaming some stuff too.
Yeah, I'm on the truck. Hello.
Okay, the semi is okay. I think I see it. The one with all the stuff on the back of it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to see on the map. How far away am I from you?
You're way up over here. Above the motorcycles, if you're looking at Twitch. You're way up in the corner.
Right.
18 squares away.
I'm not even on the Twitch screen, so okay.
Don't worry, you're just on the other side of the motorcycles up over here.
Okay. Well, I would help, but I don't know what I could do to help. I probably wouldn't get to you in time.
Oh, well,
wait, no.
Ash.
Yes, I do. Hold on. Are there the keys in any of these motorcycles?
Probably not without, but if you wanted to search some bodies, you might find some.
Who looks the most likely to have the keys to one of these motorcycles?
The dead corpse next to the motorcycles.
Okay, I'll run over there and search for the keys.
You don't even have to roll. You see him on the ground right before him as he looks like he may have been running for him himself.
Okay. Do I have the time to run, to jump over the barricade thing onto the motorcycle? That's
all right.
See if that's the right key. Or does the key match with anything? I don't even know.
You have 3 seconds to make a decision, and you move, grab the keys. You really don't have time to do anything else right now. Okay. Okay. I'd let you get over by the motorcycles, but then you'd have to try to figure out which one they go to.
Okay.
Or guess.
Then that'll be on next round. Gotcha.
All right. Let me do one quick thing here. Come on. I am looking up Monty's stats, so bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Be clear on those.
And when you get the chance, could you give everyone permission to move Jade's token so we can update her position for her?
That I can do fairly quickly, I believe.
Appreciate it.
Controlled by character settings. I'll figure it out in a second.
It's all good. No rush.
Oh, I can move her over here, by the way. Why want to give me options? I'm not going to look for that. Let's finish one thing. I need the one we want. Why when you actually... come on, where is it?
I feel that.
All right.
Do we take a couple minutes just to get things figured?
Nope, I'm there. I'm just...
Oh, okay.
I wrote a couple different versions of him, and I had one I wanted. And of course, when you're looking for it, when you trip over it earlier today and you closed everything because I had helpful granddaughters over today.
Oh, no.
No, I just closed the computer so they don't get into stuff. All right, go ahead. I will be attacking you, Andy.
Go for it. Pistol or melee?
Yeah, he's going to try to still shoot at you with that pistol he's holding in his
Go
hand.
for it. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 1 and a 2 for people out there.
Maybe
yeah.
you should try the physical dice.
It doesn't help. It doesn't. It really doesn't help. You guys think it would matter? It really wouldn't matter.
Yeah, Steven's played with me before.
Just be glad the granddaughters didn't stick around.
I've had them roll for me, and then the tides turn completely different.
Mm.
Dude, Will Wheaton wants his dice back.
Great.
Yeah, I'm
Invoking Will.
I
Wheaton
wish
in
to be as good as him.
2022.
Okay, so that's his attempt, and he's at this point he doesn't have much more he can do. You've got him cornered. He's tried shooting you a couple times. He's not a melee combatant, so he's, other than much like you, not much brawl. So Kitty.
Will you fucking die?
Well, will he?
I hope so. I really freaking hope so. Oh,
Nope.
God.
not with that one.
No.
Minus a 10. Oh, that's great.
Mm.
Rolled a 1 minus a 10.
Oof.
Good Lord. What the hell?
Your gun jammed.
Nope.
Damn.
It's because you said you spoke of he who must not be named.
Yes. I claim that, yes.
Okay, well, you still have a movement or anything else. I mean, that was your shot.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to reach through the window and just pull him out.
Okay. That would be a grapple. You couldn't do that all this turn
Okay.
around. So, I mean, you got a movement, like you could maybe move into the cab with them. That may not be
Yeah.
the best choice. You could climb onto the cab or anything like that. I'm just giving you can do more than just have shot him.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm just basically opening the door and trying to get in with him. It's crazy, but let's do it.
All right.
Drive your characters
Hold.
like a stolen car.
Hold my beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That would be your Andy. We're up to you now, sir. Your scalpeling didn't work.
So Andy, so Monty had said something about his parents earlier, and he says, "You think I care how crooked my parents were? You think that same blood doesn't run through my veins? Oh, we're way past guns and knives at this point." And he tosses the scalpel to the side, and he's going to go to grapple him.
All right. You refreshed yourself on the grapple rules, so hopefully
Yes. So you need to roll. It's contested dex plus brawling skill plus a d10.
All right. So
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Go for it. That was a 10 plus an 8 plus an 8.
yeah, he's not going to come near that.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing with this grappling then?
That's all I can do. So that's it.
Oh.
That's my action, is to grapple him.
The choke is
So-
on the next one. You have to do
Yep.
the grab first.
So the mechanically, he has a -2. Actually,
on all?
both of us
Yep.
have -2 to all actions.
Yep, I have it right here. I found it
Okay.
on my cheat sheet. So no choke. Okay, automatically gets. Oh, ooh.
Yep. It
And
gets
a free-
really brutal when it gets
3
close.
consecutive rounds. Is it? Yep. Ooh. There you go.
So Cupid just sees Andy in a wild frenzy toss this to the side in his tie-dye shirt and jeans and just grab this guy around the neck.
Fantastic.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Where's Cupid? Where's Andy?
Are the comms always
Kitty?
on?
The
I can
comms are
hear
on,
Kitty.
on and off as you choose.
Okay, so none of this is on comms. None of what has happened with Andy's on comms.
Chip is openly
Basically, you've linked your what are agents is what they're called here, kind of set up. And I'm assuming you'd have some sort of a similar to a Bluetooth wireless in your ear or something, or a corded line. How, depending on your technology preference.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Just like, okay, so this guy is off the scene. Cupid, you see what you just were described to you.
Some hot stuff going on inside there.
And you hear Kitty has been vocal over the comms, though. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Cursing.
Saying that she needs help or just like complaining loudly?
That's
you just basically, all you'd hear is, "Will you fucking die? Just fucking die, you fucker!"
Kitty did say something about the semi being driven off, though, right?
Yes.
I mean, you all heard it started.
Yeah.
You can choose character-wise because I know Andy was very focused and may not have, but others were, in combat. So, letting you know.
Can I make that shot? I can make that shot.
It's moved a little further outside of that range, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to say it's just started to move. So yeah, go ahead.
9,
In that
10.
general, yep. What are you shooting with?
What did she have last time? She had her bow. So it's going to be a bow.
Bow, arrows. I mean, you can target something on the vehicle instead of a person in the vehicle. I'm giving you options.
Go through the window and into the driver's side.
I'm cool with that shot, but I'm just making sure you're aware of your options.
I'm going to trick shot. Be fine. That little sheet.
Go Cupid.
Swap weapons and attack.
No.
You got you have luck points if you want to use them.
Want to dump?
Yeah, that's a lot of luck points. Well, that's only 3 from there, right?
I could dump 3 into there because that's 10 plus 3 is 13. That's the range.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Now, I don't know if you wouldn't take, just to remind you, any solo skill juggling you may have chosen to take prior to that.
Oh, yeah. The solo skill pertains to the damage I'm about to do.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure you remembered to take them.
Oh!
It's 17.
My gosh.
Bunk.
Jeez.
All right, green arrow.
Yeah.
Shoots between both ears. No earwax. Dies instantly.
Oh, I wish you would have had some 6s in there.
Right.
Okay, bow is only half armor, correct?
I believe it's full.
It's brutal.
I thought bow had ignored portion of the armor.
I don't think it does. You never need to reload a bow. Always be retrieved. No, same regular damage.
All right. Kitty, you just opened the door and are getting ready to jump in. And as you're just getting in and facing the guy, an arrow comes through his ear and about 4 inches from your face.
Oh,
And he leans forward. And gas is still out and the vehicle is still moving forward. But he's not moving and his head is on the steering wheel.
okay. Wow.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Welcome.
You guys are all maniacs.
Hey, you hired us, so what does that make you?
A facilitator.
Yeah, Cupid made a few
Spice
steps
City, baby.
back, leaned back, picked that shot. She's still keeping an eye on
Yep, you got the nice
Andy,
triangle
right
of
there.
view there. Yep.
Yep. She's staying right there.
Chip, you're laying on the ground and you hear a lot of complaining, then some thank yous.
I'm glad I got a well-oiled machine of a team. What kind of is it an action to stand up? Or can I just stand up?
I'm going to let you just stand up for the sake of.
Okay, and my move is 6 because I am an unreasonable character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As opposed
6.
to the player.
The player understands that he has created a cartoon character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna double move to here. You okay, kitty?
I'm all right.
Good.
I'll be okay once I get this guy's body off the wheel.
By the way, the semi is still moving.
Yeah.
It's
Just to
moving
keep-
forward though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not gonna get run over here.
No, not unless you fall underneath the tires, which could happen with Chip.
I mean, knowing Chip, he wouldn't take damage anyway.
Just so you know, Kitty, the truck is heading for a building a little further. And it'll soon hit it in a round or so.
Yeah,
So just
well, I'm getting his body out.
Just so you're
As
aware
fast
of
as I
what's
can.
happening.
Yeah.
That's 2 moves for good old Chip here. And
All right, I'm
he'll
pretty sure
understand.
everybody's dead or running away.
We got Andy
Yep,
actively
I know.
choking the life out
I'm
of a guy.
looking over the rest of the stuff, so I was just going to zoom in on Andy. Andy,
Yeah.
you are all alone with Mr. Monty, who is trying to talk to you and beat your arms to get him out of the way. We're just
He
going
can
to.
try.
I
He can
agree.
try.
Ooh, excuse me, guys. Ooh.
It's all right.
Oh, it is Jade's turn, by the way.
Yeah.
So we're over by Jade just in case she wants. I'm not going to leave you guys in kind of an order so I don't forget about you.
So he did,
Everyone's dead.
and Kitty's person's dead. Kitty, you need help?
I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Just the truck's moving, but I'll handle it.
All right, you call me if you need me.
You got it, babe.
And seems like everybody else's guys are dead.
Yep. Chip is laying on. Oh no, he got up and moved. You saw Chip jump up and take off, and you can see him over there. Nobody shot at him, so that's a good thing.
Right. So I'm guessing that we got him.
Nope. One more. Andy's having fun right now. I'll keep an eye on it.
He's not getting paid to have fun.
He is getting paid to have fun.
We're gonna have an assessment after this.
Oh, he's gonna.
I mean, I'll
gonna-
roll. I'll
Yep.
roll just in case.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Right, well, there ain't nobody else to shoot.
I rolled an
or
8.
to bite. I'm gonna wipe the blood off my face and start looting bodies.
Well, we'll get
I
to
got
all
the
that
keys.
because you guys are gonna have.
A lot of bodies to loot.
A lot
Uh-huh.
of bodies.
Yep.
This is your shopping spree reward.
All right.
All right. So moving on, Kitty.
Basically.
Excuse me. I jumped Mr. Monty because I was.
Yep.
And we rolled our brawl, and I think brawl was only once, correct?
Yep, that is the action.
Yep. I'm just making sure there isn't a rate of fire of 2 or something.
Nope.
Brawling uses the brawl skill at an attack of rate of fire 2. But this is a grapple grab. Okay.
Yep. So to break a grapple, you have to roll a successful grab against the attacker.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I'm just refreshing since we have not done this very often. And most of the time people don't grab people in the game, they shoot them.
We're a different breed.
Oh no. It's definitely a powerful thing to do. If you can keep your brawl skill high enough. All right. Yeah, Andy had no problem. So Kitty, yes, we are to you.
I'm just basically going to use my judo training to leverage the guy out of the truck and basically get in and stop it.
Just for the sake of give me an athletics check or judo check or something. I'm looking for, if you roll really bad, you might fall off the truck.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming you open the door, he's right there to...
19 for my martial arts.
Yeah,
Wow.
No problem.
Just see the body go flipping out.
All circles.
You see the perfect throw almost.
Stopping the truck. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm good. We're clear over here.
All right, Andy.
So Andy takes off his glasses.
You can't. You're choking.
Oh, he's just got one hand on him. He just rips them off real fast.
Okay.
I want to look you in the eyes as this happens, and he's gonna spend his action to choke him. So it's deals my body stat directly to his hit points, which is 6.
All right.
And it ignores armor, and it doesn't ablate it.
Yep.
And I think Monty took some damage. I don't know if
Yeah, he's not doing. He's been injured. That's why he took off earlier.
Yeah. So it's 6 damage as he's just like pushing him farther and farther back into the.
Well, I have one hand or two hand. You keep showing two hands when you choke him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because All right. Yeah.
It's for flavor.
I get it. I gotta quit being picky. Yes. Cupid, it would be your turn then. Or can you? You're speaking eloquently, but we can't hear you.
Awesome. She is watching the show. She's actually going to move over here.
Sit in the back of the cop car? No.
Was that
Hilarious. Oh my
1,
gosh.
2, 3, 4, 5? Honestly, actually, yes. Like, why not? Sit in the back of the cop car. That's a good idea. Because literally just watching the show through the windshield.
Pulls out a candy bar or something. Her popcorn, but
it's a pack of kibble that we stole from that truck a couple episodes ago.
Popcorn flavored. All right, Chip, you're over here.
Andy, my sweet baby boy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are you? 1, 2, 3.
Kitty shoots. No, Cupid
4,
kicks
5,
him.
6. Oh,
hot, right?
I'm not gonna lie. This is awakening something in me. I say on the car. He has such dainty wrists. How is he getting this much leverage?
Right? He's so thin. Like, I'm not sure how he's getting him down like that.
You got to be honest with me. I can see your work here, and I don't want to know when you taught him this, but this is good. This is good work.
I know. I'm proud of myself.
I am disgusted at myself.
As we should be.
I need to hire an HR person. I end my turn.
By the way, Chip is covered in mud from rolling on the ground. His white shirt is just.
What happened to you?
He has blood all over his face and shoulder region, and he's walking with a limp slightly because of a headbutt. So,
sometimes head is a little more violent than you think it would be.
Hot?
No.
Is this a theme?
I'm going to be honest.
into
There's
this?
been a lot of dick play in this entire battle, and it's mostly my fault. I think I put that into the universe, and it is reacting accordingly.
Are you into it? Is the actual question.
I'm going to say no for right now, and we can reevaluate it later.
But this right here.
This is good. This is odd. This I would put this in a black box theater.
Fantastic.
There's some joke about choking your chicken in there somewhere.
Yes.
You told him to work the thumbs into the Adam's apple. Good job, Cupid.
This is cyberpunk, people. A real cyberpunk.
all right, Jade, on to you.
Hey,
You were looting. You had keys in your hand, and you were asking Kitty if she needed help.
yeah, are there other keys?
I mean, without going from body to body at this point, but looking around, just to get. There are several bodies. Most of these bodies are armed and armored in other ways. You see several vehicles. No apparent living owners.
Okay.
You see some large tents set up. I mean, who knows what might be in those? So, I mean, but just the vehicles alone here, you could set up your own
Squad.
nomad tribe, you know. Some of them are cop cars, but you know,
Just
they have their uses.
Take the lights off the top, you know.
A little spray paint.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, unless you want to start, but we can kind of group look at it later. But I mean, unless you want to do anything more specific.
Now I'm actually going to try and find out which of the 4 bikes this key belongs to, just in case I have to run off after Kitty to help.
Kitty's already yelled over the mics that she's stopping it. But
Okay.
pick a color, anyone you'd like at this point. Otherwise, I was just going to randomly roll a dice and figure it out.
That's fair. Can you move it into the corner again, please? So I can see it.
Where are you? Okay, you're over here. Yeah. It'll show up in a second. I got a little delay too.
No worries. I know
Green,
how to
red,
build.
pink, yellow, and orange, and multicolor.
Colors are important, but yeah, you can find the vehicle for the keys for that. Excuse me. You can
What a
match the
straight
key
guy
to
thing
the
to say. Color doesn't matter. Red goes faster.
Stripes go faster. One has stripes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
True.
Now, if you had red stripes,
I was saying, can you move the screen into the corner because it's not showing up?
I can't do that. We would have to ask the god in the ones above. Hey, Curtis,
there we go.
can you move it over a little bit?
Okay.
He's probably playing poker, just listening to us in one ear.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Hey, we don't pay
Thank
him,
you,
so
sir.
he just makes money.
Okay.
So
I like the multicolor one.
There we go.
I'll go with that one.
Thank you, old gods.
Yes, ancient ones.
And they answered.
Yeah, I think it's just the god trees or the tree whisperer myself. So, for those of you who watched last night's shows here, they would understand that. All right. So we're gonna move on. Basically, the primary stuff going on is between Andy and Monty. And since there's really no need to sit here and round per round, describe to me, Andy, the end of Monty's life.
So he just is like gritting his teeth. At first he has like some words that he tries to put together about like getting revenge for his family and his mother and his father, and like that this was for them. But at the end, it's less.
Are you you're letting him go enough to breathe every once in a while so he doesn't pass out and can hear all this, or you just gonna let him choke out?
No,
it's pass out.
Yeah, it's choking and passing out, and just like he's towards the end, as like like he's just more just gritting his teeth and just like growling at him, and when he feels his body go limp, he pulls the pistol out from the side that he had it in and sticks it in his mouth and blows the stack.
Wow.
And then what after that bang, that, and the Cupid and Chip would see that muzzle flash at least a little bit from the
and the
from the
splash
window
on the windshield.
No, he was in the seat, so like he had him like pressed into the seat, and like so it sprays against like the back of the seat and into the back of that vehicle, and then they'd see him just kind of slump, overcome with adrenaline against like the dash, and it's just kind of breathing heavily.
God damn it! Armor All doesn't get that shit out.
Is he? Excuse me. Cupid and Chip, you're sitting there. What do we see? Okay, Cupid is clapping.
I think we need to give him some aftercare after that one.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he's ever done that before.
What do you do when your therapist needs a therapist?
I do spend the money for a therapist.
That's not an option.
Drugs.
Oh yes, that will work too.
Liquor.
Do you just want to give him like 5 minutes, see if he comes out of this himself?
Yeah.
He is my sweet baby boy, but I have a feeling he's the kind of guy who just wants to not be touched after murdering someone up close like that.
This is a very intimate moment. We're gonna let him come down.
Yeah.
And he'll come out eventually. Kitty's gonna be mad because that was the seat that he shot the guy into.
Cupid knows me too well.
Look, Kitty gets paid enough to sit in gore every now and again.
Yeah, but
she really?
Also gonna have to clean it. I'm not cleaning it, and Andy's not cleaning it. Well, Andy might clean it once the meticulous perfectionist kicks in.
Man,
he's gonna realize what he's covered in, and he's gonna want to shower. So.
Man. I remember the first time I choked a guy out.
When was that?
Does that come over comms?
It's how I got the startup capital for this business.
Fair.
When they look back into the window, Andy they don't see Andy or the body. He's started to drag Monty out the back hatch and throws him onto the ground, and hops out after him, and runs up and kicks him in the nuts.
And remember,
there's some anger there.
And he's just gonna sit down on the back of the with the hatch open.
Once he gets out of sight of the window, that's when Cupid's gonna get off the back of the cop car and head up.
You go ahead. It's going to take me a minute to get. I appear to have dented my ass into this back of this cop car. It's going to take a minute. You go ahead. You go talk to Andy.
You need a cigarette, Chip.
Hold on. Okay, this is going to take a minute.
Yeah, he was maybe a little too excited.
Jade, you all right?
What?
Jade,
Oh.
you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Kitty, you all right?
Yeah, I got the truck stopped. A guy's out the window. I don't think there's anybody else around here.
Yeah, well,
You okay?
I'm cool. Andy just choked out Monty, so that was hot. But also blew his head open. That's not. And
Please tell me he didn't do it on the seat. Oh,
yep, on the seat. I don't know if there's any on the console really, but it might be some.
God, why does he have to do things like that? Okay, yeah, all right. I'll be fine.
I mean, he could hear you. He's
Oh.
just back here, sitting with a corpse. Hi, Andy.
Well-
How are you?
What?
How are you?
Oh. Great. Actually. A little shaky.
That was a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Is everyone else all right?
Yes. Well, Chip is hobbled, but he'll be fine.
Okay.
There's a few scratches and dings, if I remember correctly, here and there.
Did we find what we needed?
You found what we needed.
I found what I needed.
That's what we needed.
You
Oh,
needed
shit.
the console for the computer. You were coming here originally to check for some more information on the.
Mhm. And remind me, so out of character, the console got loaded onto the semi. Was that correct?
We don't know where it was exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing has been discovered on. You came back here to see if it was here. You remember seeing it in the recordings here.
How big was it?
It's like a
We're
laptop.
talking glorified laptop, a little bigger. I mean, if you ever, I mean, it's a self-contained little medical. I mean, it's a much thicker security type. Have you ever seen the?
Yeah.
Having
like
worked
ThinkPads. Yeah.
Well,
A little bigger than that.
when I worked
rugged ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I worked medical stuff, they had the ambulance had the big. They're like this, 1.5 to 2 inches thick, but they're made to be bounced off of a 60-mile-per-hour moving vehicle and still be able to be opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I shot that fucker in the face then. I didn't check his person to see if he had anything on him.
Well, we have a lot of corpses to check and a lot of vehicles to check and just this entire space to go through. So once you've even
yeah, I think so. How's for the first time, Andy's back on comms. How's everyone feeling? Any nausea?
Yeah, I'm
Headaches?
nauseous. I'm nauseous that you shot somebody on a brand new car seat.
It's a used vehicle.
it's used.
New to him. Her.
I'll clean it up, kitty.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just
You better check him out, Cupid. He's not talking right.
I am not the person to check people, but okay.
I mean, you know him the best.
I can tell you if he's on drugs or not, but that's about it.
I have lots of drugs to share, but it's probably not like the best idea.
Sounds amazing.
Not currently, maybe. Figure out what kinds he needs, and then maybe.
Yeah, well, first let's like do all of this and then get out of this radiated zone. It's gonna make us more sick. Maybe.
I'll search. Okay. I'll search the truck if you guys can handle the camp.
Yeah. I'll take the this thing.
Chip, can you do the police cars?
Sure. I'm already halfway through the hood of this one, so.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, most any weapon you would want to find is here, from shotguns, rifles, semi-auto. I mean, so smorgasbord of weapon selections if you need to upgrade, or ammo. You got an AV, I think that's an AV4 or something. It's the military.
AV4 is a yeah.
So it has besides blood-covered seats now and console on the one side. It is made for security. It can seat up to 12 people. Seat, not comfortably, but think of benches along each side where you would put, 4 or 5 people on each side.
Okay.
I'll start weapons collection.
I think 6 might be a little much. I'd have to reread the spec. I don't have it in front of me right now, but yeah. You have enough room, and it replaces the missing monster truck, Eddie.
We should
Freddy,
grab some of the less bullet-riddled armor in case we need to use guards later.
Basically, all the vehicles. The semi was loaded down with a bunch of supplies as far as they found in some of these places. You'll find any medical you might need, various electronics or computer type stuff. I'm basically making this anything you guys as a character think you might need at this point for the next brief while.
Okay.
Shopping list.
We found the dragon's hoard. Okay.
Also, absolutely taking the Arasaka armor.
Yeah.
Because yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm picking up a shotgun.
Okay. Just write them down. Yeah. I just wanted to.
Any grenades that we find in here?
That's a good one.
Yes, you would find some. Definitely. You would actually find also, if anybody, you would find some explosive stuffs because they were using that for the demolition and the dig into the stuff. Sure. So you'd find some.
Since grenades are like a heavily consumable resource, how many of them do we find?
Let me roll a random something other.
Make a list later.
Yeah, we can make a list later.
Yeah,
I was just
this list is going to be huge.
Is there cyberware?
If you choose the scavenge.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Because for example, I'm going to be stripping all the really high tech gear from the vehicles.
You guys, the biggest thing I'm going to make note here is you do not find this
package.
The package is on the thing, but you do not find the computer here.
You do not find the computer here.
So that's probably still inside.
Well, we have everything we need to storm.
Yeah.
The corporate center.
Careful.
Chip.
Because there were 2 places you figured it might be, if you remember correctly.
That's right.
Yeah, Kitty, what's up?
Do you want me to call my family in? They could strip this place clean and give us a major finder's fee.
I mean
all the vehicles, yeah.
Can they clean the cash before it gets to us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Call your family. Call your family. Don't let them know that we still have the nuke or whatever the fuck we got. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a long fucking couple of days.
Do you want me to call? Do you want me to call him now or wait until we're out?
I mean, it's going to take them a while to get. It's not like you're going to call them and they're going to teleport here.
Yeah.
So just call them now, and but by the time we leave, we'll be far gone. They'll be here and picking up shit. You got your girlfriend up in the sky. You want to call her down? Or are you going to keep her up there?
Let's keep Lorelei going for the time being until we get the computer.
Okay. Just making sure.
And I don't want my family knowing she's involved.
You know what? I'm there's so much personal shit going on in this fucking team that you guys have never told me about.
Oh, yeah. Like you're an open fucking book, Chip.
I am an open fucking book. I pay you and I give you every job detail that I know.
Okay.
Open book. Open to the IRS too.
Got it. I'm going to send out a text to...
He keeps 2 books, so...
Yeah, he keeps I'm basically going to give the location to my family. Tell them... I give them a rundown of the vehicles that none of us have claimed. So if anybody in the group wants to claim a vehicle, speak now,
even
forever,
if you
hold
want
your peace.
Even if they want to claim them, that can be taken off of the what they come and recover for you later.
Yeah.
I'm taking this bike. It's a pretty bike. And I think it suits me.
It's a pretty cool bike.
Is there enough armor for all of us?
What armor? The Asaka stuff?
Asaka, yeah.
Several of the armor of the Asaka is damaged because it has been shot several times. So they're ablated, but they are still wearable. I'm just letting you know they won't be at the full 11 or 13, depending on the version you get, because some of them are going to be the heavier version. And
anything in the cop cars, like spares or...
yeah, you'd find you're basically a bulletproof vest type style, so that would be the light, whatever. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah,
Light
I'm more
the standard armor, the standard light.
I'm more thinking of them as like with the helmet, full gear, we're able to go in and not necessarily disguised.
I'm agreeing with that, and that's why I was going with you can find them. They've been damaged, but you guys have been here shooting up things, so it would. You can claim whatever you want.
Yeah,
it tracks.
Fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And Andy does want to fleece down Monty specifically.
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Keys, cards, agent.
Yes, and yes. Although the agent you may not have found right there, but it would be close because he was on the phone when things went to shit. So you can find what you're pretty sure is his there.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no, let's second. Let me check something. I'm thinking. No, you do not find a agent on him.
Okay.
You would find an agent in him.
Right. Mm-hmm. Depending on trajectory of that bullet that
you may not find any more.
They're like
there.
And there. There.
Any of the memory storage devices.
Thank you.
You might find it when you clean up from what you promised Kitty. You might find something.
Yeah. But, so like basically like any sort of like things that would help like keys, like actual keys like for doors or like key cards, key fobs, a badge, like any
mostly
sort of,
what you see in most cases now, if I'm going to recheck my reading, but the security in this places works on a badge style or a reads. If you either are, and there can be other ways they can check you too, but just in general presence, it's usually a badge.
Okay.
I mean,
a badge. I'd take his eye as well. If there's like an optical scanner.
Jesus.
Take his eye regardless.
Yeah. I'll keep it in a jar on
Well,
my
it was
desk.
the back of his head that went away because he shoved it in his mouth, if you remember correctly, your descriptor.
Yeah.
So eyes would be there.
Maybe a little bloodshot from compression, but sure. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
Me neither, but it muffled the sound, so your ears are okay.
Yeah.
It's called
every part of this conversation.
It's called the 8-ball hammer. Yeah, it's called the 8-ball hammer.
I know that's the pot calling the kettle black, but like
Andy grew up as like a mortician. So like he will
body.
essentially dissect this body to get the he'll take a hand for fingerprints and a handprint. All of those things he'll take the time to do that.
And while these guys are looking at the other stuff, I'm fine. I mean, if anybody wants to claim a vehicle, any specific weapons, make sure you mark it down on your character sheet.
Can I ask a question of you, Tim, real quick?
Yep.
Since there is such a high priority CEO type person here, is there any fresh food that he would have been snacking on?
Oh yeah.
Like an apple?
No. I would not find fresh food of that nature here. This was he was here to retrieve stuff. He was not here to,
not
wine,
even like
dine.
pine nuts.
If you want to look around, you can find some they had food and supplies, but we're not talking the Osaka or the pythons who came here to clean them out and take care of anybody who might know what was going on.
Well, Chip tried finding a reward for his team, but it didn't work.
Good try.
You're going to find, it's standard kibble ration type food because that's what they were keeping the people digging the holes and digging through the rubble to get to where they were going from.
Okay.
This is a work site more than it is think of it that way. If you've ever been around a demo construction site, I have. That's where I'm kind of picturing it.
Yeah, and in the supervisor's car, there's usually like a cold bottle of water that you can steal if they don't look. But that's fine.
Yeah. If you're specifically looking for something, I don't mind if you find a little water. I don't think you would find fresh food. That's just generally very rare in this setting to begin with.
We can move on, Tim. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get it. I do have one question though. Does anyone in this massacre look like a Decker?
Yes.
Are they? Okay.
I understand what you're asking.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm going to be searching personally.
And in this case, Decker, just to make sure you're referring to the hacker.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I played a lot of the other game that's cyberpunkish with magic that Decker means something else.
Yeah. I just want to see if he might have any, like security wear or passes to explain how they actually got in, and maybe we can use it to
you'll find stuff like that here, and you will find probably some chips on him.
Okay.
Also, in further investigation, if someone cleaning out or working in the AV4, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, AV4.
You're going to find cases of a few other things in there, and that would be more of the security stuff that was on site, such as footage and things like that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly flip through it. So is there any notes or anything that might refer to this computer or where it might be located, like a schematic of the base?
Not here at this site.
Okay.
Reference would be still. There is a piece of information, but through the digging of searching through stuff here, and plus the other security stuff you found, in the course of how long you guys are here, I'm going to make it really quick. You find that the location of this, where they moved all the stuff or where they transferred, because when you're checking the semi out, more of the logs there.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to open the map to make sure I say the right district. So just a second.
Mm-hmm.
This was going out to the Haywood Industrial Zone,
Okay.
to a factory out there. And if we remember way back in earlier episodes, if I remember my notes, if we followed what my notes said, Asaka and your friend, we're setting up some stuff out there.
Yeah, they're setting up a new warehouse or something.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I'm
going to relay that to everybody else. I'm pretty sure that's where they've got the computer.
If they got the computer over there, then why are they still excavating this area?
They probably need more stuff.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, they were there doing more cleanup work, quote, cleanup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that would be easily figured out once you kind of reviewed some of the other information. You'd find that Asaka had sent there, and with the help of the Pythons, were there to clean up any loose ends, per se.
Got it.
And that's where you also found demolition stuff. May have been to explode and cover up the site.
Makes sense.
Along with several bodies. So you found that as the basic core of what was going on here. You know the location where this truck was supposed to go back to. A lot of these things are semi-auto driven like they are now. With the new electronic fancy cars, they auto drive half the time.
Yeah, I'm going to start that's the other thing. I'm going to look for like IDs and make sure that, because maybe we can sneak onto that warehouse without them even noticing if they're expecting this crap.
And that's what the plan kind of in general was. I was gathering before when they were saying grabbing badges and other things off of any of the Saka people.
Yeah. Cool.
So the general plan, just because it is getting about 11 o'clock here, so I'm going to end it pretty quick here, but I want to make sure the general plan, and this is hopefully going to be the recovery of the stuff and our final chapter, the finale.
Yep.
Will be next episode.
That sounds good to me.
So before we...
so if there's any questions, loose ends, any things we want to do right now or talk about or anything we want to add.
Yeah, real quick. Andy's going to go around and check, make sure, did anybody take any damage?
Yes, there was a few people got banged up for a couple minor points. I know Jackie did.
Yeah. Jazz did. Yeah. Cupid did, I think. Nobody
else? Was majorly injured, but they were minorly injured.
No.
Nah, these guys were shooting at me like they were using sprinklers. It just didn't fucking do anything.
Okay. So, but Jazz did, correct?
Yeah, she was wounded for 3 points earlier with a stab wound.
Okay. Well, I'm going to at least get you healing. So that is still enough for a minor wound, even with the one.
Wow.
To get you healing. And Cupid, did you
Cupid
take any?
is one entire point down.
All right.
He has a boo-boo.
So Andy would work on Cupid last, and I'm going to go ahead and still put a Band-Aid on your boo-boo.
Okay.
And I take care of you a lot better than I took care of Jazz. And
thanks.
Hold.
I mean, it's just I know her body a little bit better.
Because she gets shot more, right, Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's it.
And so as I'm working on her, Cupid, is it normal to kind of feel excited after something like that happens? killing someone like that?
Well, you're not typically the type to kill someone like that, so it's something new. So it's probably adrenaline, unless you're talking about a boner, which is different. What can we talk about?
Guys, you're on comms. You might want to take that conversation somewhere else.
No.
The answer is yes to both.
How do
you think I get up so fast?
I just have this growing thought to
Well, something's growing.
go put us both in the back of that cop car over there. And he's like beat red.
Cool. Excellent. Not right now. Hot zone. Really bad timing.
Right. Okay.
But noted.
Right.
After we get out of this.
Yeah, let's go then.
Suddenly there's a rush to pack up.
No radioactive babies.
I call my intern and ask if he has any HR qualifications.
Yeah.
If you're willing to submit to training, I will take it, sir.
At least we're all sterile by now from the radiation.
That's not the issue.
I did note that Cupid did keep her comm on, so y'all have that unfortunate knowledge.
I send a text to the intern. We'll reimburse HR classes. Please start taking immediately. Expect you to have it on first day. Send.
First day already.
Wow.
Christ. What a fucked up family I've put together.
Oh yeah, do I still have blood on my face?
Yeah, I was meaning to talk to you about that. Could you?
How did this happen?
There's so much inefficiency in what you did. I mean, like I respect it.
It was fun
Fucking
though.
Christ. Like I watched Andy fucking choke a man out for like a minute and a half while he monologued, and somehow that's not the most fucked up thing I've seen in the last minute and a half.
Or heard.
There's a lot of traumatic stuff happening here, and a lot of you guys got a lot of fucking secrets, and you know what, so do I, and I love you all for it, but fucking Christ.
That's why you pay us the big bucks. Oh, that's right. You do.
I pay you what I can. Now, just a reminder, I take an 80% tithe from anything that you collect here, but I can take it directly out of your paycheck, so it's okay. Just take what you want. I'll get your inventory later.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot him now and nobody would know the body was here.
I love you all.
Devil on my shoulder.
Oh my God.
So are we driving the semi back too?
I would assume so.
Are we taking both? How are you going about this? That's about all I need to.
So did Kitty call her family in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm calling
If
I'm calling my family in. I'm taking the AV4. I'm claiming that. I don't care, Chip.
Who's driving the thing we drove here?
Oh, we could. That thing was stolen.
Yeah, that.
Leave it.
I'm pretty sure it like wrecked or something.
Yeah.
Kitty drove it into a pole, I think.
Yes.
I'm taking my bike. It's my
Was that
bike
filled
now.
with food?
No, that was
that was the previous one.
That was the previous.
That
one,
was the vending machine truck you took that was loaded with food.
There's a lot of things we stole. We can't keep
Yes. There's been a
Usually
lot
vehicle.
of theft.
Usually vehicle theft, I might add.
Of the things that we are accused of, vehicle theft, while the most provable, is the least of our concern.
True.
All right, so your family will be notified, but for the next one, you're going to have both the AV and you're going to drive the semi in.
Yep.
All right, so
We can throw the bike on the.
Oh yeah.
now if you look, that is where you're going next. I put a map up.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Warehouse 16. Okay.
Love you. Aw.
Aw.
Yep.
Aw.
Aw, you nerd. You have someone who loves you?
All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a good night.
Thank you for
And we
joining
will
us.
see some of you real soon, I hope.